Welcome back to my channel. So today we will do a pre-launch, post-launch review of the Suzuki 800D. It's just a video review, okay, based on the points given by the people abroad, okay, because it was launched there in the overseas market earlier than India. So it is launched yesterday in India. So what we will focus on is to see whether how this bike is different from other ADVs right now in India, and does it make sense to buy this? Okay, if somebody wants to upgrade from their Himalayan, okay, and do not want to go for NX500. So the first thing that I want to tell you about this bike is that it sits in the 800cc twin cylinder segment. Okay, now you have the Africa twin, that is 1200cc. You have the Trans Alp, which is I think 750. I think this is the same segment. Now the NX500 which Blue has purchased, it is 500cc segment twin cylinder, and Himalayan is single cylinder 450cc. So when I took the test ride of shotgun ride, I felt something is missing, because 650cc there are two parallel 325cc's. So now I am thinking that this one with 800cc parallel twin, that is 400cc per cylinder, and having a 78 bhp will be having more kick. Obviously it will have more power than a 650. So let's see. I mean, Royal Enfield is also going to launch their 650cc parallel twin ADV or scrambler, but I think Suzuki has done that now in India with their 800cc. So let's see. So the few facts about this bike is the tank is very big. It is same 20 liter as that of a new Himalayan. Okay, the ground clearance is 220 mm, that is 22, which is I think the same as Himalayan. The front suspension travel is also 220 mm. Okay, now seat height I don't know, but it's actually a little bit, it sits almost same or little bit higher than the Himalayan. Okay, there is no seat adjustment, the height adjustment, and the air filter sits actually below the seat, not below the tank. So the water bedding, I'm not sure how much good this is, but Himalayan's water bedding is very good, since the air filter sits below the tank. Now you see the seats appear to be very comfy. Okay, and as per the rider feedback also, they are very good quality. The only thing which I don't like about the design is too much towards the back. Okay, and also it is I think 230 kgs. Okay, the looks are simple, typical to any Japanese motorcycle, but this color, okay, the gray and yellow color, this one I like very much. Okay, so what I would say is that the design here, like, it looks like a little bit extended. The silencer is too big. Okay, so these are the only two things which I'm seeing which are odd. Okay, the Himalayan has a very thin silencer, because it doesn't meddle with any of the traffic or any of the potholes or anything, and the rear of Himalayan is more beautiful. But again, like, people who want a twin cylinder higher cc, they are able to shell out money in the terms of like 12 to 13 lakh, they can go for this one. Okay, for me it is still doubtful. Okay, but whenever a new bike is launched, I'm interested. Okay, now other drawback which I saw in this bike is that there are no tubeless options. It's just the normal spoke options. Okay, this bike is yet to be launched in Hyderabad. I have not seen, even when I tried to contact the Suzuki dealership, I could not contact them, because the numbers given on their website is all wrong. So that's how they are careless, whenever they launch a new bike. So the initial enthu of any reviewer or a rider, they dies down there only, trying to find out the dealership number there to get the information when this will be actually launched in Hyderabad. So that's a very depressing thing. The other thing which I want to say is it has got a host of accessories, like pannier boxes and other things, okay, which we will come to know. But one thing I want to tell you that it is very fuel efficient. Okay, it gives a mileage of 20 km per liter, so you can expect a range of 400 kilometers on a full tank. Okay, which is a little bit less than Himalayan, considering that it is more powerful. It is almost double power than the current Himalayan 450, but the mileage is almost very good. So this is very fuel efficient as per Japanese standards. Okay, the build quality, it's a Suzuki, it's a very big brand, so big bike Suzuki, so its build quality also will be very good, and maintenance cost will also be very less. Okay, now talking about the highway manners, I think the bike picks up very good. Okay, and I'll show you the video of how this rider is driving. Okay. Okay, so this is the speed. Okay, the rider is riding on plain roads, there is no traffic, okay, whatsoever. Okay, I think it's going fairly good. Okay, the visibility is good, and I think it's taller than Himalayan, and the handlebars are not that much wide that as in the Himalayan. Okay, so let's see. Now this is mile per hour. Okay, mile per hour means you multiply 1.6, so it is right now going at 80 to 90. Okay, speed 60 means almost 100 kilometer per hour. You see the stability at 100. Okay, 80. So it's going on like, you know, open roads. In India we don't have this kind of road, very few places. Okay, so that's okay. Now I think he's increasing speed to 100, 120. So you see how it feels when you ride. Okay, of course when you will actually ride it you will know, but this gives a sense. The TFT display is very good, it's simple, it's good. I think I like the round Himalayan were more fancy, but this is good functional coloring and everything. I'm not sure how you will put the navigation on this one. Okay, now very important thing is how you lift up the bike when it falls. You know, usually when you're doing off-roading in such ADVs you have to lift up. Okay, and it is 230 kgs, but I think he's able to lift it up very properly. That the rider mentioned that, you know, it was not a problem lifting up this bike, even though it is very heavy, top heavy. You can see the heavy tank and all that, but you know, it is not very difficult to pick it up. And that's what the rider mentioned in this video. Okay, so that is one more good thing. Now off-roading. Now you see how bad he's going on a trail. Okay, so ADVs are not meant to do very hardcore off-roading. Okay, people think that, you know, they can go anywhere. Yeah, you can go anywhere, but ADVs are meant to go for highway tours and some roads, you know, where the road is not good. Okay, it is, you know, like this trail kind of thing. You know, the pure off-roading if you want, then you need a supermoto, that kind of bikes. Okay, that can go in any terrain, any like rocks, this, that. But this is how, you know, a usual ADV rider should go in a trail. Okay, so let's see. I think it's a good is going in a fairly good manner. Okay, the bike is getting good speed. I think 50 kilometer per hour. I think it's going 50 to 60 in this road. Okay, so yeah, that's all about it. Okay, we'll see when this bike is available in Hyderabad for a test ride, and if at all they give us a test ride. Okay, but Suzuki had a lackluster sales in terms of VStorm. I think they can pull it up if they do a proper marketing, proper, you know, customer engagement, proper what you can say, proper value for money. Okay, so okay, let's hope for the best. Thank you for watching this video, and subscribe to my channel if you like my content.